Okay, we have two folks coming to Virginia Beach, Lieutenant V.T. Martin and Sammy the Salesman Taylor. They're looking for two memberships or a membership at Gold's Gym. And we've got to find out for them what's the best plan, the silver membership package or the gold membership package. So first off, let's do a table of values to figure out what's the best plan for each of them. The gold plan says you're going to pay $1,000 for the first 12 months. So when you pay that first $1,000, at the zero, when you're first starting your Gold's membership, you pay that $1,000 right up front. When month 3 comes along, you don't have to pay anything additional. It's still going to be $1,000. So this dollar amount here in the Gold's Gym column represents your total amount paid. At the 6-month mark, you pay no additional charges, so it's still $1,000. At the 9-month mark, you still pay the $1,000, no additional charges. 12-month mark, you're finishing your year membership, it's still $1,000. Now, in order for Mr. Martin to continue his plan, what it says is he's going to pay $50 additional per month. So, if we're now at the 15-month mark, that means he's paid the 13th month, the 14th month, and the 15th month. He's paying an additional $50 each month, which comes to a grand total of $150 extra to that $1,000. So now he's paid $1,150. Now what you notice is, in these 3-month increments right here, since it's $50 each month, he's paying a total of $150 every 3 months. So, at the 18-month mark, he's paid a total of $1,300. At the 21-month mark, he's paid $1,450. And lastly, the 3 months more, at the 24-month mark, he's paid a total of $1,600. Now let's go to the silver membership and see how that pans out. For the silver membership, you're paying nothing up front, but it's going to be $75 per month. So it starts out month 0, you've paid nothing. After 3 months, you paid $75 per month. That would be $225. Now when month 6 comes along, it's additional 3 months times $75 is $225. You've paid a total of $450. Now you see this pattern forming here. Every 3 months you're paying an additional $225. We get that? It's 3 months times $75 per month. So for month 9, we'll have paid $675. For month 12, you'll have paid $900. For month 15, you'll have paid $1,125. For month 18, you'll have paid $1,350. For month 21, you're going to pay $1,575. And lastly, for month 24, you're going to pay $1,800. Now, let's take this table of values, let's graph it and see how it works for these guys. Okay, Lieutenant Martin, he wants to do the gold plan, I think. Let's see how it works out. So we do the gold plan. You're at $1,000 starting out. At month 3, $1,000. Month 6, $1,000. Month 9, $1,000. Month 12. So that's a graph of how much he's paid over the course of the first year. Moving on after that, let's look at the second membership, the silver membership. Start out at $0. Month 3, you're at $225. Month 6, you're at $450. Month 9, you're at $675. Almost $100. Month 12, you're at $900. So you can see it's linear in nature. Month 15, you're at $1,125. At month 18, you're at $1,350. Here's 1300, so 1350 right above. At month 21, you're at 1575. Lastly, for 24 months here, again, rate of change is $75 per month times 3 more months here. It's going to increase by $225, so that gets you to $1,800. Let's review exactly what you have in front of you here. This is your gold plan right here. Lieutenant Martin, if we remember, started at $1,000 for the first year and then incremented by $50 per month, all the way up to 24 months. Over here we had Sammy the salesman. He started out paying an initial fee of just $75 per month, and that increased all the way for 24 months. First question asked, how much money will the client spend over the first 3 months of the gold plan? Well, we've determined that because Lieutenant Martin went ahead and spent $1,000 right up front, that's exactly how much money he spent after 3 months. How much will the client have spent after the first 6, 9, and 12 months of the gold plan? Well, once again, this $1,000 Lieutenant Martin is putting up takes him all the way through to the first year. So he doesn't pay any additional money for the 3rd month, the 6th month, or the 12th month. Next question, how much money does the client spend in the 3 months of the silver plan? Well, we mentioned money. Sammy the salesman, he spends $75 per month. So therefore, he's right up here. You can just follow the table here. He pays $225. How much money does the client spend in the months 6, 9, and 12 of the silver plan? Well, we can just use our table up here. Once again, 450, 675, and 900. What's the rate of change over the first 3 months in the gold plan? Now think about that for a second. Wherever you hear the word rate of change, what's that mean the same thing as? If you said slope, you're correct. What's the slope over the first 3 months, or even over the first 6 months, or first 9 months, or first 12 months? What's the rate of change? If you said 0, that's perfect. Get a rate of change of 0. You'll notice time increases, but what's not increasing is your vertical change, your dependent variable. What's the rate of change of the gold plan over the first 3 months? I think we already answered that. What's the rate of change of the silver plan over the first 3 months? Well, we mentioned before, we're increasing by $75 per month. So that's going to be a rate of change right there. Our change in our cost relative to our change in our time. Are the rates the same? Well, over these first 12 months, so this rate of change here is 0. The rate of change here in the first 12 months for the silver plan is going to be $75. Now let's continue on for the next year and talk about what's going on here. In the second year, what's the rate of change in the second year for the gold plan? Now it's no longer staying flat, but it's incrementing by $50 per month. Therefore, that's your rate of change. Every month it increments by $50. Your silver plan will continue on that pace at $75 per month. So you notice there's a greater rate of change in months 12 through 24 for the silver plan. As we get out to about months, compare your table right here. You notice right here, between months 15 and 18, is where you see the silver plan start to overtake the gold plan and be a more expensive plan. Now, what do you think? We've talked about our clients. You have Lieutenant V.T. Martin, he's stationed in Virginia Beach for 12 months. You have the Sammy the salesman who's come to Virginia Beach. He wants to retire here. Look at these plans right now and you determine what do you think is the best plan for each of them. Now, obviously you want to spend the least amount of money possible. We know that Mr. Martin here is only going to be in Virginia Beach for 12 months. So if that's the case, some of you may say, well, let's take this silver plan here because there's a difference of $100 over the first 12 months between the silver and the gold plan. Now, as far as Sammy the salesman Taylor goes, what's the best plan for him? Again, he wants to save money, least amount of cost. We notice that over the long haul, your gold plan has a lower rate of change, and therefore, after month about 15, you're going to see the gold plan be a less expensive plan. So he would go ahead and take the gold plan.